Can you pass this British English listening quiz featuring Ed Sheeran? I'm going to play you a short clip of him speaking with some gaps missing. I want you to listen and tell me what they are. At the end, we'll go through the answers and I'll teach you a few little pronunciation tricks that Ed's using.
When I filmed the Bridget Jones film, I could only do 1 day instead of 2, so they cast him for the second day. And
no!
He actually cops off with Bridget's mate in it.
Oh, good. Wow!
Yeah, so, again, getting people laid, it's working.
How was that? Was it okay? All right, I think we need to listen to it a second time so you can get all the answers. Let's go.
When I filmed the Bridget Jones film, I could only do 1 day instead of 2, so they cast him for the second day. And
no!
He actually cops off with Bridget's mate in it.
Oh, good.
Wow!
Yeah, so, again, getting people laid, it's working.
Okay, I'm going to play that first sentence again and I want you to tell me what the missing words are.
When I filmed the Bridget Jones film, I could only do 1 day instead of 2.
Okay, so we had could only do 1 day instead of 2. Okay, so only 1 and 2. Okay, let's listen to the next part.
When I filmed the Bridget Jones film, I could only do 1 day instead of 2, so they cast him for the second day.
Cast. Did you get that? Cast. And the next word? Second. Okay, so cast and second. The next sentence?
When I filmed the Bridget Jones film, I could only do 1 day instead of 2, so they cast him for the second day. And
no!
He actually cops off with Bridget's mate in it.
Okay, we've got cops off, and then we've got mate. Did you get those? That was tricky. Okay, the last bit now.
When I filmed the Bridget Jones film, I could only do 1 day instead of 2, so they cast him for the second day. And
no!
He actually cops off with Bridget's mate in it.
Oh, good.
Wow!
Yeah, so, again, getting people laid, it's working.
We've got laid and working. All right. How did you do? Did you get all those words? Guys, I want to quickly tell you about my brand new free book, A Bite-Sized Guide to British English. If you want to know about the words, the accents, and the culture of the UK, this is perfect for you. You will absolutely love it. You can download it for free in the link below. All right, enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, let's go through the meaning of some of those words. So the first one, to cast, is a verb and it means to choose actors for a role in a play or a film. So in this case, Ed Sheeran was in Bridget Jones, the film, and they cast his lookalike. So they chose this guy to play Ed Sheeran. Okay, the next one is to cop off. This is a phrasal verb, very informal British English, and it means to kiss. So this lookalike of Ed Sheeran kisses someone else in the film. So they cop off with this person. So for example, Dave copped off with a stranger at the party last night. Dave copped off with a stranger at the party last night. So he kissed a stranger at the party last night. Okay, then we have a phrase to get someone laid or to get laid. And this means, again, very informal British English, to have sex with someone. So to get laid means to have sex with them. So in this example, Ed Sheeran is saying that his lookalike got laid, had sex with someone because he looks like Ed Sheeran. Okay, all right, fine. Oh, and one more, mate, I'm sure you know, it means friend. Very informal British English to mean friend. Okay, let's listen to it one more time. I've put in the words, just listen to it, enjoy it, see if you understand everything.
When I filmed the Bridget Jones film, I could only do 1 day instead of 2, so they cast him for the second day. And
no!
He actually cops off with Bridget's mate in it.
Oh, good.
Wow!
Yeah, so, again, getting people laid, it's working.
One little thing that I want to talk about here is connected speech and how Ed Sheeran here blends words together. So, for example, with cops off, he doesn't say cops off, he says cops off, cops off. And he's linking the S at the end of cops to the vowel of off, so cops off, cops off. So he does it on instead of as well. So instead of saying instead of, he's linking that D over to the vowel of O and creating a kind of blended sound. So instead of, or instead of, because actually he's using a weak form there, instead of, instead of. So it's a technique proficient English speakers use to sound more fluent, to join those sounds and words together. So instead of to, instead of to. Can you hear it? So it's not instead of to, instead of to. Another example of blending is in it. Bridget's mate in it. So you've got the N of in, and that links over to the vowel of I on it, and they're linked together. So in it. So Bridget Jones's mate in it. So that's just one technique that proficient English speakers use to blend sounds and words together to speak more fluently. and it's called linking. Now you can learn all about that in my pronunciation course. The link is in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this little listening test. I will come back with another one very, very soon. But in the meantime, this is Teacher Tom from London saying goodbye.